1. John Elway cleared in golf cart death, sheriff closes investigation. 2. John Elway cleared in Jeff Sperbeck golf cart accident, full report revealed. 3. John Elway officially cleared in fatal golf cart accident involving Jeff Sperbeck. 4. John Elway cleared in Jeff Sperbeck's death investigation, what happened? 5. Tragic golf cart accident, John Elway's friend's death ruled as accident. 1. John Elway cleared in golf cart death, sheriff closes investigation. In a devastating incident that highlights how quickly tragedy can strike even among close friends, authorities have officially closed the investigation into the golf cart accident that claimed the life of NFL agent Jeff Sperbeck, but the emotional fallout continues. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco confirmed the case is conclusively closed, maintaining the April incident was a tragic accident, with no criminal wrongdoing found. This final ruling brings legal clarity to John Elway, the Hall of Fame quarterback who was driving the cart, though it offers little comfort to those grieving the sudden loss. Sheriff Bianco emphasized that exhaustive evidence review, including examining video footage and interviewing over 18 witnesses, revealed no signs of impairment, reckless driving, or external factors causing Sperbeck's fall. The coroner's report explicitly cited blunt force trauma from falling off the moving cart as the sole cause of death. After scrutinizing every angle, including the 911 call where Elway sounded coherent and responsive, we found nothing contradicting the initial assessment, Bianco stated, noting the puzzling nature of the fall. He simply tumbled backward during a smooth ride. Here's where the human element becomes heart-wrenching. Sperbeck wasn't just Elway's business partner in ventures like Seven Cellars Wine, he was a lifelong friend who'd represented Elway since his 1990s playing days. Their bond was so strong that Sperbeck frequently joined Elway at Broncos road games. On that fateful April 26 night, both families had attended a private Vory clothing event at California's exclusive Madison Club. Avoiding the windy Stagecoach Festival, they traveled via golf caravan to Elway's nearby home. Eyewitnesses confirmed Sperbeck and reality TV personality Johnny "Bananas" Devenanzio were standing in the rear cart as Elway drove calmly with his girlfriend and Sperbeck's wife, Corey, seated beside him. No swerving, collisions, or intoxication occurred, making Sperbeck's backward plunge inexplicable. Controversy alert: despite the official accident ruling, this case inevitably stirs debate about accountability in non-criminal tragedies. Should luxury resorts enforce stricter golf cart safety protocols? Could manufacturers redesign carts to prevent such falls? Sheriff Bianco's assertion that nothing could have prevented this may satisfy legal standards, but it leaves haunting questions about preventable dangers in everyday scenarios. After Sperbeck's organ donation and passing, over 500 mourners, including Elway, gathered at Sperbeck's Sacramento High School gym in June. Elway's public tribute called Sperbeck the embodiment of loyalty and friendship, a sentiment echoing through the NFL community where Sperbeck represented figures like late coach Greg Knapp. As the legal chapter closes, one uncomfortable truth remains: sometimes the most ordinary moments, like a short ride among friends, carry unforeseen life-altering consequences. What safety measures would you mandate for resort vehicles to prevent similar tragedies? Should accident rulings require deeper public explanation when fatalities occur? Share your perspectives below. 2. John Elway cleared in Jeff Sperbeck golf cart accident, full report revealed. A tragic incident involving a golf cart claimed the life of Jeff Sperbeck in April, a man who was not only a close friend but also a business associate of the iconic quarterback John Elway. Following the accident, there was considerable speculation about whether Elway might be implicated in any wrongdoing. However, recent developments indicate that the investigation is nearing its conclusion. Authorities in Riverside County have officially wrapped up their inquiry into Sperbeck's untimely death. It is anticipated that Elway will be exonerated from any criminal involvement in this unfortunate event. According to police reports, Sperbeck fell from the back of the golf cart, resulting in severe blunt force trauma to his head. Riverside Sheriff Chad Bianco stated, "It's over. We've talked to everyone involved and we found nothing new. There was nothing criminal, it was what we've been saying all along, that this was a tragic accident." This statement underscores the conclusion that the incident was not the result of reckless behavior. The accident occurred on April 28 within a gated community, where Elway was driving the golf cart with Sperbeck seated on the back. They were returning to Elway's residence after leaving the Madison Club when the incident took place. Further insights from 9 News revealed that none of the individuals involved were under the influence of alcohol. The ride was described as typical for a golf cart, and police characterized it as a freak accident that led to the loss of Sperbeck's life. According to reports, there was no swerving or horseplay, according to sources. No one was drunk, according to multiple sources. The cart didn't hit anything. It had been a smooth ride. Indications were that Sperbeck fell straight back and hit his head immediately. He had no other injuries, according to a source. Elway and Sperbeck shared a long-standing partnership, having co-founded Seven Cellars Wine in 2013 and collaborated on various Elway restaurant ventures. Sperbeck was also a prominent NFL agent, representing over 100 players, coaches, and executives throughout his career. At 64 years old, Elway is celebrated for his remarkable achievements, including winning 2 Super Bowls during his 16-year tenure with the Denver Broncos. He held the position of general manager from 2011 to 2020 and later served as the director of football operations before transitioning to a consultant role until his contract ended in March 2023. In a heartfelt statement, Elway expressed his deep sorrow over the loss of his dear friend and business partner, saying, "I am absolutely devastated and heartbroken by the passing of my close friend, business partner, and agent Jeff Sperbeck. There are no words to truly express the profound sadness I feel with the sudden loss of someone who has meant so much to me. My heart and deepest sympathies go out to Jeff's wife, Corey, his children Carly, Sam, and Jackson, and everyone who knew and loved him. Jeff will be deeply missed for the loyalty, wisdom, friendship, and love he brought into my life and the lives of so many others." This incident raises important questions about safety and responsibility in recreational activities. What are your thoughts on the measures that should be taken to prevent such tragedies in the future? Share your opinions in the comments below. 3. John Elway officially cleared in fatal golf cart accident involving Jeff Sperbeck. A shocking accident on the golf course left a man dead and a football legend under scrutiny, but the official verdict might surprise you. Former NFL agent Jeff Sperbeck tragically died last April after tumbling from a golf cart driven by Hall of Famer John Elway. Now, authorities are set to formally clear Elway of any wrongdoing in the incident. The Riverside County Sheriff's Office confirmed to NBC affiliate 9 News that their investigation found zero evidence of criminal behavior. Sheriff Chad Bianco stated plainly, "It's over. We've interviewed everyone involved and uncovered nothing new. This was exactly what we've maintained from the start, a heartbreaking accident." Here's where it gets perplexing. Investigators reviewed video footage of the incident dozens of times, yet the exact reason for Sperbeck's fall remains a mystery. "I've watched that video 100 times, Bianco admitted, and there's simply no explanation for why he fell. He just did." The prolonged investigation aimed to leave no stone unturned, specifically hunting for all possible video angles. Critical details emerged: no alcohol was involved, no reckless swerving occurred, and no horseplay preceded the accident. Sperbeck's fatal injury resulted solely from the impact when his head struck the ground after the unexplained fall. But this is the part that might question: can a tragedy with no clear cause ever feel resolved? While officials see a straightforward accident, others might wonder how a healthy adult simply falls from a slow-moving vehicle. What safety measures could prevent such freak accidents in the future? We'd love to hear your perspective. Does this conclusion leave you with unanswered questions, or is it a clear case of a random, unavoidable tragedy? Share your thoughts below. 4. John Elway cleared in Jeff Sperbeck's death investigation. What happened? John Elway has been exonerated in the tragic death of his friend Jeff Sperbeck, according to a recent report. A shocking incident occurred in April when Sperbeck fell from a golf cart driven by Elway at a private California club, but investigators found no evidence of wrongdoing. This is a story that raises more questions than answers, especially when you consider how quickly the investigation unfolded. But here's where it gets controversial. Sperbeck's death didn't spark a criminal probe, yet the media frenzy around the case led to a delayed official inquiry. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco confirmed to the Denver Post that the fall was a horrific accident, a claim he reiterated during a recent interview. He emphasized that no criminal activity was involved, stating, "We've spoken to everyone and found nothing new. It was a tragic accident, not anything more." The sheriff's office plans to announce their findings soon, though details remain under wraps. Sperbeck, a sports agent and longtime business partner of Elway, died after being removed from life support 4 days after the incident. The fall happened at the Madison Club, a luxury resort in California. The sheriff's investigation only began after a surge of media coverage, which he admitted delayed the process. Bianco reviewed the footage of the accident over 100 times but couldn't determine why Sperbeck fell. In a 911 call, Elway was described as articulate and lucid, contradicting rumors of intoxication. The Riverside County coroner later ruled the death an accident, reinforcing the sheriff's conclusions. However, some wonder, what if the truth is more complicated? Did the circumstances truly point to an accident, or were there hidden factors? This is a developing story, and updates may come. If you want to stay informed, sign up for our daily newsletter to get more Colorado news. Remember, every detail matters, and even the most straightforward cases can hide layers of complexity. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 5. Tragic golf cart accident. John Elway's friend's death ruled as accident. In a heartbreaking conclusion that offers little solace, authorities have officially closed the investigation into the tragic death of Jeff Sperbeck, longtime friend and former agent of NFL legend John Elway, declaring it a devastating accident with no criminal culpability. But here's where emotions clash with evidence. Despite social media's explosive accusations, the facts refuse to align with public suspicion. Months after Sperbeck's fatal April 2025 fall from a golf cart Elway was driving in La Quinta, California, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department finalized its exhaustive probe. Sheriff Chad Bianco emphasized that witness interviews, toxicology reports, and frame-by-frame video analysis revealed zero evidence of intoxication, reckless operation, or mechanical failure. It was a tragic accident, as we've maintained from the start, Bianco stated, adding the haunting caveat, "I've scrutinized that footage repeatedly, and there's simply no explanation for why he fell." This admission underscores life's terrifying unpredictability, a concept beginners might grasp through everyday parallels like bicycle falls, where minor imbalances cause major consequences without clear why. Now, the controversy hook. When news broke, social media ignited with claims like, "drunk behind the wheel," and "money shields the powerful," directly contradicting investigators' findings. Yet Bianco's team confirmed no leads supported impairment or negligence. This gap between public perception and official conclusions forces a tough question: should high-profile cases face heightened scrutiny, or does speculation unjustly tarnish reputations? Consider how easily viral narratives overshadow facts. Could you trust evidence over emotion if a celebrity were involved? Ultimately, the case closes with agonizing ambiguity. For Sperbeck's loved ones, it's a raw reminder that some tragedies defy explanation. But here's the comment hook: do you believe investigations involving celebrities require independent review to ensure transparency? Or is it harmful to imply wrongdoing without proof? Share your stance below. This debate needs diverse voices.